Well, that's sweet of you.
What a day. Kansas.
I thought I said we weren't going to talk about this story. So I thought the best thing to do is to run to the bathroom as fast as I could.
You want to expand on that story a little bit? Well, here we are, out for our first hunt since flipping the boat last weekend. Well, what do you need? What's the problem here?
The cart is not ratcheted down. And I don't know about you, but I don't need any more disasters.
Yeah, you do.
I don't think I could do without them.
No big boat today. It's still in the shop, so we got a plan, and we'll see what it involves. But we got a plan, and we're ready to execute it. Well, we've been fumbling around here for 10 minutes. Of course, I haven't done anything except commentate. You do all the work, and I'll stand here and criticize.
You be the cameraman.
Having the camera is a good excuse to not do work.
I've been noticing that.
Which I was already pretty good at that to begin with.
We, with the camera, just sit in a nice cab of the pickup and play with your camera.
Are you done fumbling around?
I'm done.
Well, let's go. Got our layout boats unloaded. We're just leaving. You can do it, girl. Just leaving the parking lot. There's some other trucks in the parking lot. We'll see what they do.
Oh, it's a ways back in here.
Yeah, it is.
Get a little deeper, that's good. Getting quite a bit deeper.
Well, here we are. We were back in right where we wanted to be. And we were the only ones back here. And we met up with this guy right here named Aiden. He actually beat us in here, and he's nice enough to let us hunt with him.
Oh yeah, anytime.
So, because we were later than we wanted to be, and we were later than we wanted to be because somebody didn't want to get up early enough.
If I'd had my way, I'd have been an hour later than this, and the whole damn, or daggone parking lot would have been empty.
Did you just curse?
No,
I didn't hear anything, did you?
I did.
I
can count the number of times I've heard him curse on one hand.
Well, I meant to say daggone.
And he dropped a curse the other day that I have never ever heard him utter in my entire life.
Maybe you don't want to repeat it.
Well, I couldn't believe it. It about burned in my wife's ears. She's so pure. She's so pure, I think her ears were bleeding. I saw her blushing. Do you remember what it was you felt so strongly about?
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, must have been a really big deal.
It must have been pretty important. At the time, I felt pretty strongly about it. Well, it's about 15 minutes past shooting time. It's still pretty dark, and we have not fired a shot. There's been a little bit of shooting back behind us and off to our right. So, somebody's gotten a little bit of shooting.
But we got the whole place to ourselves.
We got the whole place to ourselves.
Yeah.
Got a flock.
Gonna give us a look. Hold still.
Circling.
We get a single. Let's take him.
Oh, looks like they rejected us.
We're gonna make a move here because even singles that are looking at us just don't want to land. So we're gonna go off of a point and push our decoys out farther and just make a real quick move and get that done and see what happens. Well, we were around the corner and the ducks just weren't coming back in there. They're out on this main part more. So we've moved out here to be a little more visible and see what kind of reaction we get out here. So we'll see, because that wasn't working back there.
We just had a little friend. And in our decoys. Stinking little cormorant. I thought I said we weren't going to talk about this story.
Well, I don't know how much authority you hold over me anymore.
Yeah, well, I can clam up.
Yeah, you can.
And then you just tell the story anyway. You dirty jerk.
Turns out you got a big bruise on your arm. What happened with that?
I got a monster bruise right there.
Yeah?
It was that big. There's still a knot there.
What happened? How'd that happen?
I fell down.
Yeah? You want to expand on that story a little bit? Come on.
I've always fallen down a lot, and I've never hurt myself.
Except your pride.
Well, yeah, I mean, you always look around, see who's watching.
And that big bruise.
So,
like the time you tripped at the gas station and fell down and rolled under your truck?
Yeah, exactly like that. See, none of this is because of my old age. It's just because I fall down. I don't want the little wife to think that I'm getting decrepit and can't stand up anymore. She noticed this bruise on the side of my arm that was about 4 inches in diameter with a big knot the size of a ping pong ball sticking right out. And she says, "What? Where'd you get that bruise?" I said, "Well, I fell down." And she said, "Why'd you fall down? Are you getting old and decrepit?" And I didn't want her to think that I was getting old and decrepit, so I had to tell her the truth.
What was the truth?
The truth was that I was standing down off the deck, and I had to let it part. And so I did. The only trouble was it didn't end there. I made a pretty volumetric deposit in my underwear. So I thought the best thing to do is to run to the bathroom as fast as I could. And I missed the top step on the deck. And I went flying over there and smashed myself on the deck. And I got this monster bruise. So I had to tell her the truth because I didn't want her worried about me getting old.
What did she say when you told her that?
Oh, she said, "Oh boy, that's a really good story. I gotta tell everybody about that."
I don't know. If you wore Depends, then that wouldn't happen.
I don't think that's necessary.
Well, I don't know. A couple more of those incidents. Maybe your Christmas present.
A couple more of those incidents, and she's going to be putting me in the rest home.
So it's about 9:30 now, and we haven't had much activity for quite a while, but we're just sitting it out and just seeing what we can do. So we're just going to
There's a white duck there.
hang out and find out what happens.
That's pretty cool.
I can't see them through the stupid viewfinder, but they're there.
Just trust the viewfinder. Zoom in and see what you can find.
I'm afraid I'll miss them if I zoom in.
Just try it. Just try it.
Well, that was pretty neat.
That was neat. They're preening.
Lucky they're not edible. We'd be fixing to waylay them. Come again. Still not interested.
What time is it right now?
It is 11. o'clock.
11 o'clock a.m.
Ducks.
Do we have any ducks?
Wait a minute. No.
0, we have not. My shooting percentage has not gone down today.
No. Where has it gone up?
Anytime it's not going down, it kind of feels like it's going up.
If you're shooting at all, you're hurting yourself.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got, made a little fire here. It's still pleasant out today. We've got mini ravioli, not raviola. And we've got grilled chicken and sausage gumbo. And our new buddy, Aiden, is out there goofing around. And he swears that he has never, ever had Chef Boyardee anything. So I don't know if he's just the refined type or what. I can't imagine never, ever in your life trying Chef Boyardee. So his taste buds are preparing for a shock to his senses. And we'll see if it's a good shock or a bad shock when he tries Chef Boyardee for the first time. We're basically going to peer pressure him into having a can of Chef Boyardee, right?
Absolutely.
He's not getting out of here without eating that. Are you ready for your first helping of Chef Boyardee in your life?
Yes, sir.
You get the whole can. You have to finish the whole thing.
I finished the whole thing. Let's see about that.
And you get to use one tiny little piece of a spoon that I'm touching with my fingers as we speak.
That's what I'm talking about.
You can actually have the other spoon.
I don't care.
This is a big day in your life.
This is a big day.
19 and never had Chef Boyardee. Is it as disgusting as you thought it would be?
You know, it's better than I thought it was going to be. Mom, I can't believe you never let me have this.
She hears about this, you're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
You ate what?
Well, it is on a duck hunt, so everything tastes better.
Everything tastes totally better.
Well, we finished our lunch. It's about 11:50. Aiden has finished his ravioli. And the sun is out and it's very beautiful. There's the tired one. She's just a black spot in my boat. There's Elliot and the hind end of the other dog.
I have not missed a single shot today.
His shooting percentage has not gone down a half a point.
Not gone down.
We've developed a little problem. We've got a Boy Scout that has never eaten ravioli before, and he ate the whole can down with a broken spoon. Now, 30 minutes later, he's beginning to have some second thoughts. We're hearing some eruptions down at the other end. I guess you got to kind of get your gut used to it, or something.
I wasn't conditioned.
Well, it's about 12:30 and we're going to call it a day. Not a single shot was fired, but we certainly had a really peaceful, wonderful time.